Thrym Dradius and
whatever.
Darrow Del Danton.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were both in the Warrior's Respite, and Thrym took a puff, not a swig, of
That's how smoke works.
I drink
puff,
my weed.
puff of a strange weed that knocked him unconscious.
And I smoke my ale.
And
That's how you do it in
Darrow finally gave in to the party and took a swig. He downed his succubus kiss.
Oh, man.
And he drifted into unconsciousness. So,
We're gonna wake up really sore.
you know what? You were unconscious first, so we're gonna ask Darrow to go.
Man, this is like
Get
the
outta here
game
for
is
1
just
second.
like we're never gonna play
No,
together.
you'll rejoin yourselves. Don't worry.
I want to steal more.
I know you do. All right. Okay, so Thrym.
Okay.
Here we go. Ready? Listen to this. You awaken,
Okay.
and you are falling through the air.
What?
You are falling
Okay,
through the air. You
all right.
awaken in the mid-air. All right, you're falling, and suddenly you fall into water. All right, and you're awake, and you could like swim and everything. You basically fall in. You get yourself to the surface.
Okay.
And I guess you look around in front of you. You see a shoreline, and it seems like
I'm on the shore.
No, you see a shoreline that's pretty close. Like you can get there pretty quickly.
I'm still in the water, right?
You're in the water.
Okay.
Yeah. You can't obviously you can't put your feet down. You get a swim to the shore.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look around to the back of you, it looks like endless water.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you do?
So I can see a shoreline.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'll swim for the shore.
Okay, so he's swimming for the shore. All right. So I guess we're gonna give you 2 turns before we get Darrow back
Okay.
into this,
All right.
because he had a couple turns after you went unconscious. So we're saying that you were first.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So you swim to
So
the shore.
yeah.
What do you do at the shore? You're on the
I
shore.
reach the shore.
You look around and you see what appears to be the lake you were in behind you. It seems like a big lake.
I can't see to the other side.
You see to the other you don't see an end. Okay, it looks strange. Like it looks like it just keeps going forever.
Okay.
You don't see land on either side. And then you turn around and you see you're on this small beach, and you see a giant forest ahead of you. All right, all around you besides the lake. And there's a sign up ahead, and there's 2 pathways, one on each side of the sign.
What do the signs say? What does the sign say?
All right. Well, the sign has 2 arrows. Okay. One arrow is pointing to the right path, and one arrow is pointing to the left path. And you notice that the arrow pointing to the right is purple, and the arrow pointing to the left
So like the tattoos.
is blue. So do you want to do anything else before we bring Darrow back into this?
Yeah. So can I see down like any of these paths? Like if I just look down each path, can I see anything down them?
Go into the forest.
And just kind of like into fade away.
Yeah. And remember, when I bring him back, you haven't told him about the tattoos yet.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't think you did. Oh, you did.
I did.
No, you did.
And then I was like, let's go talk to this guy.
Those are
and
2
he just
turns.
fucking ignored me.
So I'm going to bring him in. Okay?
All right.
Okay, Darrow.
Do I have to leave now?
No.
Okay.
We don't need you to leave.
All right. What did I miss?
All right. He went unconscious 2 turns ahead of you, so I gave him 2 turns.
Okay.
So now, Darrow, you awaken, and you were falling through the air. Okay. And you suddenly land in water. Okay. You go underneath and you swim to the surface. Okay. When you get to the surface, you see in front of you there's a shore that's not that far away. You could swim to it, and behind you and to the sides, it seems
Is it
like
daylight or night or?
it's daylight.
Okay. So midday, morning, afternoon.
Well, are you saying you're looking at the sky?
As you're falling? Or
Okay,
as you're falling?
so you look behind
I
you.
would notice if it's bright.
Right, you look behind you. It seems like the water goes on forever. Okay, and you look up. I guess you're looking at the sky, and you notice the sky isn't blue. The sky is like a beigeish brown, and there seems to be light coming from this direction, from your, I guess it'd be the east, and from the north. Very far to the north, there's a dim light.
Is
so
it
there's
sunlight?
brighter light, and then there's dim light.
Is it sunlight or?
No, it's very pale and beige looking. You just see lights. You see it looks like 3 suns to your right.
Okay. I guess I'll start swimming towards the shore.
Okay, so you're swimming towards the shore, and so now you're on the shore, and
oh, okay.
right, this is your next turn. That was your
good
turn.
Swimmer.
That was your turn. So now we'll say that you're both on the shore.
Oh, so I see him there.
So we're gonna let Thrym take his turn now. Okay, and now you're both next to each other, basically on the shore. Because that's what he did on his turn.
Does he see the other things that I saw?
Okay, so you get to the shore and you see you're on a small beach and you see Thrym there, and you see a large forest ahead of you.
See that guy.
And you also see
this guy again.
Your soulmate reunited. Okay, no, you see 2 paths, and there's a sign in between. Okay, and there's an arrow pointing. There's 2 arrows in the sign, one pointing towards one path, one arrow pointing to the other path. One arrow pointing to the right path is purple, and the arrow pointing to the left path is blue.
Okay.
And then
there,
here we
there
are.
You are.
Oh.
Now Thrym's turn.
All right.
So I ask him, how did you get here?
Last thing I remember, man, was... Well, I wouldn't say man.
Hey, man.
Last thing I remember...
Half-breed.
I was really stressing out. Everyone seemed to be...
Standoffish.
Very standoffish. Nothing I was doing was working, so I fuck it, and I drank a lot of the succubus kiss.
I shouldn't have smoked that weed.
And
Guys, a good instinct.
We're soaking wet.
Terrible
I think it'd be a good idea to get our clothes dry before we do anything.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
maybe we should make a fire.
I'll get a fire going with our flint
Take off our
and
clothing.
take our clothes. Let's get naked together.
I'm not getting naked. What I'm doing is I'm taking off. I'm going to. We're gonna set up like a stick over the fire and just like put parts of our. Like first, I'll put my top half over it, let that dry, put that back.
Your studded
on.
leather, yeah.
Yeah.
So
you're
I
just want to dry my clothes.
Okay.
Right. I don't want to risk getting.
We'll
a
say
rash.
that you have
a rash.
You have like some clothes under your armor.
Yeah,
I guess,
I'm not getting
standard,
naked. With this guy who wants to take me upstairs.
Pantaloons and boots.
All right, fine. We'll take our clothes off and dry them off.
Okay.
All right. So now we're warming ourselves by the fire.
All right.
On the beach.
Am I hungry? Do I have any sense?
No, this has all happened in like a span of like 2 hours.
All right.
So
what?
2
So
hours?
we're drying our clothes. So what? Our clothes
So really,
dry?
it was really like 1 hour at the bar, and then I guess you were unconscious for another hour, sort of.
And now I just dropped from the sky in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, and now you're both on the beach,
So,
and you had a nice camp, dried your clothes. You're all.
Right.
You just
so
don't know what's going on.
If you notice, I was trying to tell you before at the bar
The tattoos.
the tattoos that were glowing blue and glowing purple, and the signs are the same.
Right.
One's glowing blue and one's glowing purple. I don't know what that means though, and I don't see
The signs are glowing as well?
No, the signs are glowing, but one is blue. One arrow is blue and one arrow is purple, just like the tattoos.
Okay.
So when we get dressed, I don't know. It should. There doesn't seem to be a way.
Let me chime in here. As you took your clothes off and were drying them, I'm happy you did that. You noticed that
We have tattoos.
you both have tattoos on you.
So what color is mine and
Your
his?
tattoos
Are they different?
What do they look like?
Your tattoos are blue.
Both of them?
Both are blue.
What are they in the shape of?
They're sort of just like a
It's like
marking. Just like a
a line?
weird brand.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So like we've been.
I want to use my Arcana. Would that help me maybe figure out like what the tattoo is, or?
I guess I can give you some information. All right, so you're gonna make a roll. Let's say DC 10, DC of 10 difficulty check. So you're rolling D20, and you're gonna add your Arcana to it.
It's 9 plus 5,
Okay.
14.
So you examine the tattoo a little closely,
Uh-huh.
and Where are your tattoos? Do you guys want to decide, or do you want me to tell you?
Well, I don't know.
I would rather not have any tattoos.
We're gonna say
on my ass.
Let's see.
Yeah, how can you see
I was gonna say that.
I have to look. You make from
you guys dried your clothes,
closely.
so I could pretty much I could be creative with this.
Hey, trim my balls. Take a look.
We're just gonna say it's on
meant,
your biceps.
Thank you.
Okay, right. You got some tattoos on your biceps.
God.
I don't want to look at his dwarven ass. Half-dwarf ass.
Okay, so
let me remove the hair out of the way.
Okay, so you examine the tattoo and you notice there's like no way of getting this thing off.
With the tattoo.
Yeah, but like even if
Does
you like tried to like I don't know, you feel like even if you made a cut, it would just still glow where you cut.
Even if I cut my skin off?
You can't get this thing off. It's obviously magical to you,
right.
And that's it. That's all we can figure out.
All right, but I have no information as to like where it comes from. If it has any language on it or symbolism that I would recognize.
No, the only purpose it seems to serve, and no, I'll even tell you this. The only purpose it serves is telling you blue or purple.
Okay.
So now, could this mean that we have to go down the blue, or should it mean never go down the blue path, always take purple path?
Like it's memento?
That's for you that's for you to decide.
Yeah. Well, I guess, I tried looking down the path to see. Do I have
They just wind their way into the woods.
Do I have elf vision or something? Can I see
You have
far
low light
away?
Vision?
Can I see?
It's not low light. There's lights.
I'm still.
You can't really see far.
I
don't have binocular
vision.
No. Okay.
I'm still very suspicious of who this guy is.
Okay.
Hey man, look, I'm on your side. Okay, I'll tell him. Why are you so suspicious of me?
Can I roll to see if I should trust this guy?
Why are you so suspicious of me?
Well,
his behavior is very erratic and eccentric, and I don't deal well with that kind of behavior.
We could make him roll for diplomacy to convince you that he's okay.
Okay,
if you want.
Let him, try and win me over.
Okay, so you're
my charisma.
You're doing your.
You're probably gonna get it. That's the sad part.
Is lousy.
Okay, so how hard do you think it is to win you over right about now? A
lot of weird stuff has happened. It has to be pretty high.
Yeah, but I'm here with you.
Average.
That's the only thing.
Average is 12. We'll say.
Yeah, I would.
So I have to roll a 12 or higher, a D20.
I'll give him that chance. Yeah.
We really don't need to roll this
on a 20.
I want to roll it.
Okay, fine.
On a 20,
it's a DC of 14, and you have to beat it. DC,
14?
You're rolling the
or
20,
12?
the D20.
Yeah,
you have to beat 14.
What happened to the 12?
Well, 12's average. You said he really doesn't trust you, so it's more than average.
All right, 14.
I let him have the 12.
I have 4, right? Is that
okay? 12.
Plus 4?
He said 12. It's his decision.
What is this? So I add I have a 4 charisma.
Yeah,
so is that getting
subtracting,
added?
3.
I'm subtracting 3 to my roll.
For each 2 points under 10, it's subtracted. So it's minus 3.
Oh God. 9. Shit.
So you got a 6.
All right.
So you don't trust him.
All right.
I don't trust him, but there's nothing else going on.
I am here. It's you and me here.
I was just doing that.
We both don't know how we got
to know
here.
how to play the character.
Well, make a case. You saw that no one else.
Look, I told you in the bar. I told you in the bar that everybody else had the tattoos. And
how did you get to that
blew
bar?
me off. Now that you mention it, I'm not sure. I don't even remember. I just was wandering, and we just
because I remember entering the bar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't even
remember. On the road, it was there. I was looking for lodgings, and
when you guys entered, there was an entrance, but when you came in, there wasn't.
Just kind of happened upon the bar.
Yeah,
okay.
you just
on my
you
travels.
didn't think of it when you entered. Eventually, while you're in there, you notice the entrance isn't there anymore.
So I think that we really have no choice.
Can I look around, see if there's any sort of tracks I could follow, or has anyone else been here before us? Or
okay, so make a perception roll then. It's a DC 12.
1.
So you don't notice anything.
Okay, I noticed nothing.
All right.
What do you want to do? I'm for. It seems I'm stuck in this situation.
All right. Well, I think you should stop being such a dick, and for no reason to me. Okay. Well, and let's go.
Oh shit! I gotta keep track of something.
We're both here. We both have the blue tattoos. I looked down the path. I didn't see anything. There was nothing I could notice that was out of the ordinary.
Okay.
I think we should go.
Does it look
make our way towards the blue path?
Does it look like the light in the sky is changing, or is it like constant?
It's constant.
Okay.
So, but it's just day light out. It looks like, right?
Yeah,
and then it's just like
it's light out.
Yeah,
Very light.
Okay.
I mean, what else are we gonna do?
Do I
think we
see
should just
anything
go down
like
there.
rocks around me, or
Yeah, it's just normal like beach and you. And
Can I just
it
take,
shifts
like, a
into
bag?
He
forest
hits me with a rock.
biome? You know.
I still have all my stuff, my water skins, all my stuff. I will.
Oh, yeah.
You have all that stuff. You have all your gear. Yeah.
I have a sack. I want to fill the sack with like some sand,
Okay.
just to have it.
That's weird.
Right. It is weird, but you could do that. Yeah.
All right,
Sure.
I want to do
That
that.
was your turn.
I
What do
look
you do?
confused at why he's. Why do you take the sand? I ask him.
Taking sand, you know, you can smother a fire with it. I could throw it in someone's face, try and blind them.
Like yours.
It's just something new that I don't know if we'll see it again. And
Why not? That's a good idea. Why not?
All right.
You could think of a way to use it, probably.
I'm not talking like a giant Christmas.
Just,
I'm talking
some sand.
about like
I
two or
understand.
three
a handful.
2 or
Yeah,
3
that's
handfuls.
fine. Yeah.
All right.
Makes sense.
All right. Well, I think we should go towards the blue path. Let's go. Let's walk down the blue path into the wood, which I'm very comfortable with.
What's the other
I'm very
path lead to?
comfortable. We don't know.
They're just both paths.
They're both
wind
paths that are
into
going.
the-
One is.
Well, you said that one goes into the woods.
They both
both
go
do.
into the woods. It's just woods.
Okay,
a sign in the
follow
middle
him.
of two
Since
paths.
our tattoos are glowing blue, it
and
seems to make
I want
sense.
him to take the lead,
Okay,
and
so
I
he's
want to
taking the
follow him
lead.
about 3 or 4 paces behind him
Okay.
and see if he does anything shifty.
I don't.
All
No, I'm not going in front of you. I don't trust you.
All right. Okay,
Fine,
here-
I will go in front of you, but I summon my.
Now
wolf.
we can make this really annoying and each go a separate path. But
Oh yeah. No. Oh my god.
okay,
Well,
I
I'm summoning.
say,
I don't trust you. I'm summoning my wolf. My wolf companion.
Okay.
So he'll be walking beside me.
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
I have
So
no
it's
problem with that.
Half elf, half dwarf, and a wolf walking in the woods.
Now, will my wild empathy have any effect on his wolf?
He commands his wolf.
I-
So whatever he wants his wolf to do.
Okay, I'm not going to
My
mess.
wolf was just keeping an eye on you because I don't trust you.
Okay.
You guys have that in
but
common.
because I think you're a jerk for no reason.
No
So,
worries.
you don't even know.
I'm just very suspicious.
You're overly suspicious.
As you're walking down the blue path, let me just make a roll here to figure out what happens.
Oh God, 20. Is that good or bad for us?
You're going to step on a landmine.
Nothing happens.
Wow.
All right, so you're just walking
14
through the
Balrogs
woods.
up here.
You're just walking through the woods,
Uh-huh.
and off in the distance, you see what appears to be a tower with a blue flag on it.
Tower with a blue flag on it.
Yeah.
Is there a symbol on the flag that I can see, or
No, it's just blue.
it's just blue,
Yeah.
solid blue?
Yep, solid
What's
blue.
the
Same
path?
color blue as
What's
the
this path
tattoos.
look like now that we're in it?
It's just a makeshift like stone path through the woods.
Like it's made by like intelligence. It wasn't just like an animal path.
No, it was made with intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drumdradius feels comfortable in the woods,
In
and
the
he recalls his homeland and feels good. He feels a boost of energy
Okay.
and feels confident.
Okay.
Okay, and I tell my story, okay, to
Okay. I
to
listen.
Darrow here.
I listen-
Okay,
I
'Cause
listen to the
I tell
story.
him that these woods remind me of a thing, and so I tell the story.
Do they?
Do I have to tell the whole story? Or?
No, you've told it.
I told it. Now you know it.
I know it now.
Yeah.
Okay, so now my character's understanding. He doesn't think you would just on the spot make up that bizarre story.
You know it's kind of weird that you both fell into, out of nowhere.
It seems odd. Okay, so there's a castle coming up. We see
It's just
in
a
the
tower, like a
distance?
watchtower.
like a stone tower.
Yep, seems to be stone.
Do I see anyone on it?
Yeah, there's a couple of patrols on top, and you sort of make out some guys on the bottom hanging out.
Is there anything like around it that would give me an
It's
idea? Of who they
really
are?
far away from you right now. Like nobody, like the guards.
Like
there,
a day away, or like
No, not a day away, but they're not going to see you. You just see them along the path, and like I guess they just don't see you. Okay. They're far.
We should probably stay on the path.
So you could decide to go down the path goes by the tower.
Okay.
The tower's along the path. So you could decide to go, like, say hi to them. You could sneak up there.
What
you could
are
approach
they? What race are they?
Oh, they're humans.
They're humans.
Yeah.
Do they have any marks, any tattoos like us?
You can't see you too far away.
we're really
But there's a
far
blue
away.
flag in the tower. It's like
All right, well, let's get
let's get
closer, but we don't want to be detected.
Okay, so you're sneaking closer.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
Just in case, because we don't know what these people.
Let's say you're 100 yards away. And are you on the path or are you in the woods? Because if you're on the path, they might be able to see you.
I would. Well, should we stop and try and duck into the woods here to try and see
I will get in
more?
the woods. Let's get about 50 yards away. Engage.
All right, we're gonna sneak 50 yards away from these guys.
Now,
right?
do we see
you're
them
in the
any
woods
better?
or on the path?
And then duck into the
on the
woods.
path.
We're on the path.
Okay.
Until 50 yards away.
Okay, 50 yards kind of close. Like, think about a football field.
Okay. Well, are these guys like looking at the path, or they're just kind of
They're
walking
guards, and they're on one's on a tower. It's a watchtower.
Let's go.
We have to go to the woods. We gotta go to the woods. We're going to the woods.
Okay. Okay, so you're in the woods and you're trying to get closer to the tower.
Yeah, we're working our way through it. I'm very confident. It's all right. I have no problem being in the woods. I'm fucking. I've been in the woods my whole life.
So you're circling.
Would he
this
be
tower.
offended if I started chopping down a tree?
Do what you want. I don't ask him. I'm not him.
All right.
Why? Are you chopping down a tree?
No. I was just thinking out loud.
Just thinking how I can piss him off.
I'm just trying to think of a distraction.
Okay.
I told you my life story. In my story, if you remember, like my life was dedicated to saving, like stopping people from destroying that whole ancient forest.
Can your wolf sneak up there, or like just kind of like look around the tower?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, but am I gonna be? Can I communicate with my wolf from that?
You
Oh yeah, I
make your
can
wolf
because I
do
can speak.
things.
I can speak to the animals. I can speak to animals.
to the animals.
So yeah, I speak.
Because if they see two,
I speak Sylvan.
if they see two guys walking up,
Your
Well,
wolf
can I-
has
how about
your
this
wolf
first?
has a stealth.
Okay,
A little bit.
Well, even
It's pretty
before I do
stealthy.
that, are there animals in the woods that are around us? Like
No, you don't
birds
notice
and
any
birds
animals.
and squirrels and things.
Nope.
No. Okay. I was gonna say I could try to talk to them first to see if they knew anything.
right? I would send the.
I would send now.
I say,
I'll
hey,
send my wolf.
Hey, Trim,
Rim Radius.
Nice trick.
hey,
Nice
Trimmy.
Was it Dave? Is it Davo?
I think these guys. I don't know if they're friend or foe, but if they see
Yeah, I don't know.
us walking up, they might get a little antsy. So
Especially with a wolf.
yeah, send the wolf in. They
agree.
might think it's a wild animal that's just looking for food, and then talk to your wolf when he comes back.
All right.
Tell your wolf to sneak up there.
All right. So I tell my wolf, named Argo. No,
Argonaut.
no, it's that's
don't have to
Argo,
have a name for
starring
your
Ben
wolf.
Affleck. No, I don't have a name for my wolf. I just communicate
Bitch.
with the wolf,
You send your wolf in?
and
Is your wolf like sneaking it, or you
well,
just make himself
what
known?
are the attributes of the wolf? By the
The
way?
wolf is normal
We have-
stats. You know, it has attack damage.
I mean,
It has
can it sneak?
yeah, it has some sneak skill. It has some like
What is the wolf sneak skill as opposed to
We'll
mine?
say-
If mine's
we'll-
higher, I might as
we'll
well
say
send
it's-
myself in.
We'll say it's 4, and then its dexterity is we'll say it has a +2 for dex, so it's 6. Your wolf.
I'll send the wolf in.
Okay, so
This is all a
It's
ploy for
sneaking.
me.
the
to,
wolf's
be
gonna
alone.
make a. So
Threat.
as your wolf sneaks in, what's the wolf doing anyway? By the way,
Scouting
He's
out.
just scouting.
It's just sneaking.
Okay.
It's just scouting
So
here.
do
He's
you
not
like
being
see
to
through
not
the
be
wolf's
detected.
eyes or something?
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
Well, no, or I can
Can he do that? Can he see through the wolf's eyes?
No, I
You
think
know, it's pretty.
I can communicate with the wolf.
Yeah.
When it
so
comes
when the
back.
wolf comes back, you can communicate.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what I was.
that-
That's what
that-
the assumption I was taking.
Yeah, I think that works.
Because I can
in my
speak to
mind.
willing creatures, and also it's my companion animal.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
his
assume
companion.
that, and I can
Like,
and I can
like
talk
if a
to
squirrel
animals,
walks
so-
up to you, you're not going to be able to like have a conversation.
No, I can. I
don't
can
think so.
talk. Yeah,
No.
I can speak still in druids. You speak with woodland creatures.
Oh, really?
That's why I was asking.
Never mind. Excuse me.
That's why I was asking
I
if
didn't
there
know
were
what
any
that meant.
around, because I
Okay,
was
no,
going to
no.
talk to them.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, so fine. Where's the d20?
Okay.
Okay, so it's a difficulty check of 14, and your wolf. If your wolf beats it, then he's sneaking. If he doesn't, then he's caught by the guards.
10 plus 6, so I beat it.
Okay, so your wolf's just sneaking around, I guess, the tower, and he's undetected.
Does he? Yeah. So now.
Okay, now can I use my appraised stone to see if the wolf through him can tell me what the stone looks like, and then
No,
I
the
can...
wolf's got to come back to him and tell him.
All right, so when your wolf gets
So
back,
the wolf sneaks around the whole tower.
Okay.
Okay. And then it comes back to me. Okay. So now.
now can you
Now
translate for the wolf? And I want to ask him to appraise stone.
Yeah. So now what is the wolf?
I don't think the wolf
now
can
what is-
appraise stone.
Well, what
No,
does the
it
wolf
doesn't
see-
work
What
like
does
that.
the wolf see? What does the wolf tell me?
Okay, the wolf
And
says...
then by extension, I will tell him. So just you understand what's happening.
There's 3 guards, appear to be humans, and one of them is at the top of the tower. He has a bow and arrow. 2 are at the bottom. They have shields and swords, and they're just guarding the tower, looking around, making sure they're pretty focused on just the path. They're not really concerned about the forest.
Didn't the wolf see like anything?
Any weird
in the
armor
tower
markings?
also?
Well, he noticed that they all have blue tattoos on.
Okay.
He didn't see anything bizarre besides that.
He didn't see anything like inside the tower through a window or anything.
Oh no! It's just
the
one
guy
door
up,
and then
the guy,
the guy on top. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm going.
You want
me?
Guys?
You want me to approach?
Approach?
Yeah. Like you back me up because you got entangle. You got stuff you can throw at them at a distance, right?
Well, I can untangle. And then I have some darts.
Is there anything around me that I can make into a shield?
Are my darts poisoned, or can I poison the darts?
If you had poison,
I don't have poison though. How do I get poison?
Do I see like a piece of wood on the ground, like thorn
I
or open
quickly
shield,
make poison.
shield, or no?
All right, yeah. So, well, if you want, I will be my wolf.
Can I ride his wolf? Am I small enough to do that?
I guess if he wants you to.
Can he ride the wolf?
Why not?
Like, yeah, I guess
You can do what you want.
If his wolf dies, can you just summon it later? Can we sacrifice the wolf? Not to offend.
You could re-summon
We're
your
not
wolf.
doing that.
You're gonna have to rest though after that, and
Okay.
Well, we're not doing that right now anyway.
Okay.
Fine. You can go forward. You're not. The wolf stays with me,
I'm gonna go forward.
and we will be. The wolf will be. We'll be on 2 different like parts. Okay. Of the forest
I'm gonna try
leading up, and then
my bluff, and you just go up to these guys and just kind of.
So you're approaching. We're
gonna
going to be covering him from the woods.
You just
in
watch
case
me.
things
I'm
go
going
awry.
to walk up to these guys as though I'm supposed to be there,
Okay.
and just walk into the tower. And like, don't act nervous. Don't do anything weird. Just kind of nod as I go by, and just bluff.
all right.
Okay. You're going right into the tower.
I'm just gonna walk right in. Is there a door? Is it an opening? What is it?
You're just gonna go in the tower.
I'm just going in. No questions asked. Like I own the place.
Okay, so you're gonna make a DC.
That's a social.
DC 14.
15.
Oh, nice.
Plus 6.
So you walk up to the tower. The guards look at you strangely, and they think they recognize you, and they just nod at you, and you give them a wave, and you go right in.
Okay, what do I see inside?
Nothing. There's just like a staircase, and it doesn't seem like the guards don't stay there. I guess they're on some kind of shift because there's no beds or anything. There's no like supplies really besides the weapons that they have.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a staircase up to the top where the guy is with his bow and arrow.
All right, so
now I'm
is
outside.
it his turn or?
Yeah, you're outside. You're separated.
Just wait.
Now.
I can't talk to him, but
So
Yeah.
wait. So
pretend that you're separated.
now the guards have walked away. Is that what you said?
No, the guards are just
They're
in
just
their
there.
positions, but they thought that they knew him, so they just gave him the nod.
it's a lucky roll.
It was.
I don't know what to do.
Okay.
You want me to just keep? I'll keep going.
I
no?
guess.
I want to go to the top of this tower and see what it's all
Okay.
about.
All right. I guess I'm not going to risk doing the same thing. I'll wait for him to come back.
Okay.
So I'll just
Okay.
chill.
So I ascend the stairs.
Should I
Okay.
leave? Do I have to leave?
No.
No,
I
okay.
don't think so. No, you're watching,
All right,
like
I'm
from
watching.
the forest,
Okay,
so it's
all
okay
right.
because he's going to be on the top of the tower. You're going to see him there.
All right. Okay.
Ascend
Okay.
the stairs, and I just want to use my perception. I want to see if I feel anything weird, sense anything weird.
Okay, so DC 14.
That's nothing. 3.
No.
Roll a 3.
All right, I just want the archer. There's only 2 guards in the archer.
Yeah, you're approaching the archer.
Does the archer see me coming?
He's looking over like he's looking off the tower, like towards the path.
So I'm behind him. So I would do extra damage if I attacked him.
Yes. I don't know why you want to do that, but you could you could attack him, sure.
I'm just curious.
You're attacking him?
I want to take my battle axe
Okay.
and just plant it right in his spine.
Okay. All right. So all right.
Because I have some pent-up aggression from hanging out with some weird guy.
Is this like it's like a stealth attack here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just gonna make a roll to see.
Now, are the other two guys going to notice if I do this?
They're at the bottom of the tower. If you put an axe in his back, I think there's gonna be some noise, so they're probably gonna hear it.
Can I chop his head off?
Before, we're gonna make a roll to see if you can sneak up on this guy.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll do your...
Just bury it in his head.
We're gonna use your... there's a sneak skill, right? Yeah.
Yeah, stealth.
Stealth. Okay, so we're using your stealth, and it's a DC of 16.
3.
Oh my god, you fucked that up.
Oh, he heard me
bad.
coming.
He heard you coming. Hey, what are you doing? I guess the guard... let's see. What's he gonna do?
Now, what did I look... Did I have my axe in my
It's
hand?
tough.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
said you
roll.
take your battle axe
I'm gonna
out.
roll because I'm not sure what he would do. We're gonna roll.
Keep in mind, I don't have any blood on me. He
Right.
can't...
But you have your axe out and you're sneaking up on him.
But
I mean,
I could say,
Come
happy
on.
birthday!
surprise!
And hand over
Okay,
the
so
axe.
so we're gonna roll. Give me this one.
Now, do I hear this? Hey, what are you doing? From down outside the tower.
I guess this is kind of a hard action to stop here. You kind of took a break when he went to the top, and then he went to attack.
Right.
And now it's I'm doing the reaction of the guard based on his fail to sneak.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you'll go.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, so 1 to 10, the guard attacks you. 11 to 20, the guard he's gonna back off and point his or I guess draw his sword and be ready to fight you.
Okay.
And he's gonna question you.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
18.
So the guard notices you. He backs up. He gets some distance. He takes out his sword and he says, "Hey, show me your tattoo! Show me your tattoo! What are you doing?"
Okay, so I lower my axe.
Okay.
I raise my sleeve and I show him the tattoo.
What are you, stupid? You're blue. You see my tattoo? I'm blue too. What do you think you're doing, attacking me?
I say I'm a bit of an eccentric. I'd like to sneak around people and test my own skills at sneaking. My motives weren't to actually attack you. I'm bluffing here at this point to see.
Roll for bluff.
I'm lying to this guy. I'm trying to say I'm kind of a playful weirdo.
Half-dwarf weirdo.
All right.
There, he
Okay,
believes
you
me, right?
made it. So
19.
you're a weirdo, huh? Are you new here?
Yeah, I just walked up. I wouldn't have been able to come up here.
How'd you get past the guards in the bottom?
They waved me in.
Oh, fucking idiots! Get yourself to the keep. Get out of here. You gotta go check in with our leader.
Okay.
I can't tell you anymore. It's not my job. I just watch the road.
Right. How's the job been treating you so far?
Get out of here. I told you what to do.
All right. So I put my axe away.
It's the job.
I
right.
kind of. Do I see any chests or anything
There's
noticeable?
nothing there. Hold on. We gotta let Thrim take his turn. So he sees this encounter going on.
So I'm watching. Can I hear
from
anything?
the woods.
Like, do I
You
hear,
hear
like,
voices.
yelling?
You can't make out what's going on.
So,
But you kind of know now. I guess
but I
you should've
hear.
did that different.
Yeah, but I'm acting like I don't.
Yeah.
So I hear. Do I hear yelling? Is that what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hear yelling. All right. I come out of the woods and I run up towards the guards that are
Okay.
down there, saying, "Okay, what?
What are you gonna say?
I'm
Sure,
saying.
I would-
I'm saying. Who are you? Who are you? What's going on here?
Hey, who are you? Show me your tattoo.
All right, I'll show them the tattoo.
You're blue. All right. Good. Keep moving along the road, and you're gonna get to the keep.
What is this? What is what is this tattoo? What
It means you're blue. Keep going along the road, and you'll speak to our leader.
what am I talking to him about?
He'll fill you in on the details.
Where are we? By the way,
We don't really know. We came here the same way you did. Fell into the frickin' lake.
How long ago
Walked
was that?
along the road.
oh yeah, how long?
Years.
How long have you been here?
Years.
Years, and you don't know what is the purple people. What's the people with the purple tattoo?
We fight the purple. You go talk to our leader.
And where's the leader again?
Keep going along the road, and you get to our keep.
Okay, all right. My friend is upstairs. I'm just gonna wait for him here.
Your friend? That guy we nodded? I thought he was replacing our archer.
No, Archer.
Yeah, the guy at the top of the tower, idiot.
No.
Ugh.
We came here together. He doesn't know.
Bob, I thought you knew him.
All right, so so I'm waiting for.
So the guards are confused
waiting
because
for
they let
Darrow.
the half-dwarf in and realize
They're
that
not very good guards.
Yeah, they aren't.
Yeah.
They got bluffed.
And they don't really know anything.
All right. So I descend the stairs and I pass the 2 guards and say, "Oh, sorry, it was a miscommunication. I'm not supposed to be here yet."
We know you lied to us. Get out of here and walk along the road with your ugly friend.
Well, it wasn't a lie.
Well, that's not very nice.
It was. I really. Okay, goodbye.
Get out of here.
Jeez. All right. My wolf snaps at them as we walk by.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just snarls.
Like, does he make
snaps.
contact?
I separate myself.
No, he doesn't make
from
contact.
this.
He's just like nasty to them.
We'll kill your wolf if he snaps at us again.
I'm already like kind of walking away.
Just keep walking.
Move along.
I'm gone.
We're on the same team. We're on the same team here. Team Blue.
Making your way around.
All right, so we're heading towards the keep.
So there's a keep
I
up
guess.
ahead.
So we continue to walk down the road then.
Okay. So you're walking along the road.
Yeah.
Let me just make a roll real quick.
16.
As you're walking along the road, you peer into the woods on your right, and you notice there's this massive, fleshy thing moving through the woods.
Fleshy, as in like an amorphous blob.
It's
Like saggy skin? Or is it furry?
It's slithering.
Oh.
And its body, it's moving through, and it you see it continue moving as and you don't see its front half, but you see it leave, and you see a tail at the end. And at its thickest part, it is as big as its thickest part. I mean, is as big as a small house.
Okay.
And at the tip of its tail, it's I don't know. Could I use a car as an analogy here?
What's a car?
I know exactly.
Yeah, whatever.
You know, a small size of a minivan at the tip of its tail.
Okay.
And it just slithers through the woods.
Okay.
And
What the
doesn't-
fuck was that?
Can I talk to it with my...
It's in the distance, and it's really big.
All right, well, yeah,
I asked Thrym not to do anything.
We'll be glad not to have
I
to deal
feel
with
as
it.
though perhaps that's something that makes sure people don't leave. That's the feeling I get.
So it just goes away.
It basically, yeah.
It seems to be making a perimeter around this area, I'm guessing.
So,
Um,
man, those guards never see that.
I think the guards might
Maybe
know
you ask
about
them
it.
about it.
Should we go back and ask some guards about it?
Let's go on to the keep,
All right, fine.
because those guards didn't really seem to want to talk to us.
Okay.